no place like home. From Egypt's
Alright folks, welcome back. This is DC Flame Pulls. We are opening up a box, booster pack box of Sword and Shield Evolving Skies. So you guys know the drill for those that follow. We're not selling anything, we're just having a good time. We listen to music. Sirius XM, Octane channel. We don't know the rights to anything. We just enjoy listening to it. Now, we do half of a box at a time. So I'm going to grab from the right. We're going to leave the left for tomorrow's video. Now, this is not my favorite booster series. For the modern, obviously, I'm a big Darkness Ablaze fan. But anything that's got a chance for a Charizard card, I'm pretty much into. But we don't discriminate. So we're into our first packs, folks. Code card. We save them, we give them away. People like to do the online. If you do, let me know. If you get kids that like them, feel free to reach out. Palpitoad, Crustle, Moon and Sun Badge, Mareep, Drowsy, Scraggy, Phoebus, Hitmonchan, Reverse Single Strike Wobbuffet, and a full art Dracozolt V. Pretty neat. Now you watch other channels here. We watch them just like everybody else. We do not know the values of most of these cards. You know, we don't really do that here. We research some of them afterwards. We're more of just in it for the collecting, and like I said, and then we like to give away to kids. You know, who knows where the channel will go. Maybe one day we'll sell or something, but for now, we just like opening them. Code cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Grass, Lombre, Lucky Ice Pop, Scrafty, Roggenrola, Wobbuffet. Same card we had earlier, except not the reverse. Hoppip, Swablu, Zorua, Reverse Seedot, and a hollow Galarian Moltres. Awesome. Kind of hard to probably see the color in there, but a little bit on that camera you can kind of see what hit the lights there. That is really cool looking. Alright, we're at 2 packs and 2 decent hits. Let's see if that luck keeps up. Code card. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Fire, Lantern, Treasure Energy, Digging Gloves, Seedot, Slacketh, Carvanha, Flabebe, Dweeble, a reverse rare Jumpluff. Those who know us know we save, when it's a rare, we do save the reverses. And a non-hollow rare Smeagol. On to the next one. Code card again. We got thousands of those things. 4 to the front. Water. Elemental badge. Oh no! We hit our Charizard Gigantamax. Shelgon. Swoobat. Teddy Ursa. Cryogonal. Probably said that wrong. Nickit. Dwebble. Rufflet. Reverse Lantern. And a non-hollow, I'm going to say, Gorgeist. We are not experts on some of the modern Pokemon. They, again, Gen 1 fan. Even Gen 2 I was good. We always picked Fire Starter for every game. I enjoyed the modern games for the most part. Like, we have Legends of Arceus that we were playing, that we beat. It was extremely hard to beat, to be honest. I had a hell of a time with the boss battles there at the very end. But we've always had fire starters. I've never picked anything different than the fire starters. Electric, Hippowdon, Golduck, Fletchinder, Emolga, Tentacool, Pumpkaboo, Bagon, Love Disc, a reverse Gordy, and a non-hollow Gigalith. We did. So as a kid, I remember one of my stepmom's friends had gotten him a Game Boy, and I hadn't had one at that point in time. I got one shortly after. I had a dark blue Game Boy before they had the color. We played that for a long time, and then Pokemon came out, Pikachu, Pokemon Yellow version, and I asked and asked and asked for that game, and I could not get it. So my stepmom's friend, her son had it. So I asked if I could borrow it for the day, and I got real sick, got pneumonia, got put into the hospital. Reverse Swablu, non-hollow Tropius, and I ended up taking it with me. And for 4 days while I fought pneumonia in the hospital, I played that game non-stop. And when his mom came to visit and asked for it back for me, I had already beat the game after 4 days. I mean, it was just phenomenal. Absolutely loved it. I got it shortly after, started playing it different ways myself, over and over and over again. Even with getting all the other starters, I played through enough to get them to evolve for the Pokédex, and then dropped Blastoise and Venusaur. I just couldn't. It's never been my forte. Crustle, Moon and Sun Badge, Toy Catcher, Eevee, Pikachu. My daughter loves the Pikachu cards. Cutiefly, Applin. This is why I'm not a huge fan of modern cards. Some of the modern cards, to me, like, this felt like somebody gave up. They put eyes on an apple. Hey, whatever. Lillipup, a reverse rare Sharpedo. Now, we do save the reverse rares. And a hollow Galarian Articuno. Awesome. That is our second of the legendary Galarian birds. But still, the artwork is neat to them, but it really, really throws me off compared to what I'm used to. Well, like with Moltres, they make Moltres like this, a dark Pokemon instead of a fire. Articuno, you know, was obviously here in this case is psychic instead of ice. And I think, and I could be wrong, I feel like Zapdos was made into fire. I think Zapdos actually is the only one that I hadn't already had before. So I don't know off the top of my head, and I don't remember when I got the card book for this series. code card. Get these guys out of the way. 4 to the front. Zinnia's Resolve, Copycat, Eskew, again, a penguin with a nice head, it's, hey, whatever. Hoppip, Hitmonchan, Fletchling. His series is actually really cool. I like him quite a bit. Fletchfinder, Braviary, all the newer birds have actually been really cool to me. Tentacle, Pikachu, Reverse Floette, Rapid Strike, and a Novern V. Not terrible. We're going to sleeve him up.
Skin Crawl, brand new from Islander, who are on tour right now with Attila and he is legend. Islander invited some really cool friends.
Now, we are just regular sleeving them for now. We're being very, very careful with them. If there is anything, once we've researched the value, we do go ahead and give them one of these guys also. They're the heavier duty top loaders for them. I don't really like to use them because we're not really a for-profit channel, so we really just don't buy a lot of those. I mean, I think I paid like $15 for 50 of them. We don't buy a ton, just in case, you know, they're not worth the money. There's just no reason. It's kind of a waste, and I see a lot of people do it, but... Treasure Energy, Digging Gloves, Palpitoad, Scraggy, Bagon, Woobat, Timpole, Psyduck, Reverse Slacketh, and a non-hollow Appleton. I know we just said it. We put apples, or we put eyes on an apple and called it a Pokemon. This, I don't even know what this is. This looks like a hippie watermelon that's wearing like a watermelon or cherry helmet. It's just, and it mated with a turtle. I guess I don't know. It's just weird to me. Even its attack, fighting tackle, it's a grass fire move. It's just like, okay, if you say so. Not my cup of tea. There might be people that love it. They think it's cute. Just some of them, they really just don't make a lot of sense to me for some of them. Even the ice cream, Vanillish and all that like that, that's weird to me too. Code card. 4 to the front. Fire, Hypno, Vigoroth, Lombre, Love Disc, Dwebble, Hippopotas, Zorua, Psyduck, Reverse Dino, and a non-hollow Lilligant. Personally, always a fan of, I don't want to say most, but it kind of was, most fire Pokemon. Like Gen 1, for example, that's one I play all the time. Gen 1, I mean, I always started with Charmander. We always ended up getting, we always evolved Pidgey all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4. When we got to our first, when we got to, I'm terrible with names. When we got to the first town where you could take off towards the Elite Four, we always went over there and walked around for a while so we could get a male Nidoran. Only because his Horn Attack and Double Kick came in handy when we were fighting Brock. And we always looked for a Mankey, so we always got them up till we could. After we walked around the Moon Cave there, we get the Moonstone. And we'd always evolve into a Nidoking eventually. So Nidoking typically was our first fully evolved Pokemon, only because we just used the Moonstone on him. Water, Lantern, Spirit Mask, Gordy, Love Disc, Fletchling, Hoppip, Hitmonchan, Fletchling again, Reverse Shogun, and a non-hollow Melodic. So yeah, I'm trying to think. So we always had Nidoking, we always had Primeape, we always had Charizard. Oh, we normally used Lapras quite a bit, only because I had a thing again from it from being from the original series. We didn't use Electric very much. Once in a while, if like I said, I would use the Pikachu if we were playing Pokemon Yellow. I always kept him in there. Obviously, since I could never evolve him anyway, he was too good for the Thunderstone. Shelgon, Eiscue, Full Face Guard, Tentacool, Hoppip, Dino, Mareep, Wobbuffet, Reverse Love Disc, and then non-hollow Gourgeist. And we normally had a Psychic Pokemon. Now the only problem with that is, so I always liked Abra and then Kadabra, but then obviously I couldn't get any further without trading. I loved Ghastly to Haunter again, couldn't get Gengar without trading. And I could almost never find anybody to trade with. 4 to the front. Electric, Skiploom, Elemental Badge, Herdier, Litleo, Lotad, Teddiursa, Cryogonal, I don't know if we're saying that right, Nickit, a Reverse Braviary, one of the modern Pokemon that I do actually like, and a non-hollow Shiftry. We did, when we got into, he asked if we played any of the other ones that we actually enjoyed. So again, as a kid, we played every Pokemon game that's ever come out. We have played, and we've enjoyed all of them for the most part. Now, I had yellow, and I had red and blue. You know, they were, to me, this pretty much the same thing. We never tried to find the green French version or whatever. We never got into that. I know some people hunt for that stuff. We didn't. Fletchinder, Lantern, Rufflet, Drowsy, Flabebe, Roggenrola, Psyduck, a reverse Galarian Articuno. Different. So we got the hollow version, and now we got the reverse hollow version. Said we do save those. And then a non-hollow Stoutland. So I can't remember what order they came out in the top of my head. I played Gold and Silver. I think I played Gold first. And then we played vice versa. We played Crystal. I really enjoyed Crystal and Gold. Silver, I was like, same idea. Except Lugia instead of Ho-Oh, but I didn't mind that. Second gen was still neat to me. I liked Cyndaquil again. Always picked fire. Crass, Braviary, Nuzleaf, Eiscue, Tentacool, Pikachu, Seedot, Lillipup, Bagon, a reverse rare Lilligant, and a hollow Dialga. We're going to save both of them. Sleeve them up. Dialga hollow single strike, and the reverse rare Lilligant. Like we said, if it's a rare and a reverse, we'll save. We'll get it sleeved up. Regular reverses, we don't. Non-hollow rares, we don't. Pretty much, if it shines and it has a star of some sort, we'll save it. Code card. One, two, three, 4 to the front. Grass, Crustle, Moon and Sun Badge, Toy Catcher, Cutiefly, Applin, Sableye, Nickit, Bergmite, first ESQ, and a hollow Zygarde Rapid Strike. Now, I remember going around and, I don't even remember, one of the more modern games we played it on my daughter's Switch, having to collect the pieces of him. And I never quite understood that Pokemon 100%. I think, and I don't enjoy his full form. I liked it when he was the dog shape. I thought that was kind of neat. Alright, 2 packs left for this video. I liked Cyndaquil. And I have to say, I loved my favorite Psychic Pokemon to use, and out of all of the games, like I said, because as much as I like Gengar and Alakazam the most, I could never get them in the game. So my favorite that I could get was Espeon, and obviously after Gen 1. Code card. Used them all the time. 4 to the front. Fire. We'll see if that means anything good for us. Spirit Mask, Palpitoad, Golduck, Dwebble, Rufflet, Roggenrola, Wobbuffet, Hoppip, Reverse Treasure Energy, and a non-hollow Ampharos. One more pack, folks. For those that follow, you know exactly what that means. We bring out the fortune teller, Zoltar. He has not brought us luck today. We did a smaller live video earlier, and no luck. I think he was on break at the time. So we're hoping he's back from his smoke break, back from grooming his mustache. We'll see what happens. Code card. 4 to the front. Last pack, Magic. We'll see if it brings anything good to us. Water, Treasure Energy, Digging Gloves, Palpitoad, Swablu, Seedot, Woobat, Eevee, Tympole, Reverse Applin, and a non-hollow Altaria. No help from Zoltar today. Alright, folks, that was all that we're drawing today. Now, for those that like to watch, we do that summary at the end so you can see. So our reverses today, we had Applin, Treasure Energy, ESQ, Braviary, Lovedisc, Shelgon, Dino, Slacketh, Floette, Swablu, Gordy, Lantern, Seedot, and Wobbuffet. They were the reverses today that we'll be saving. Our non-hollow rares today: Altaria, Ampharos, Stoutland, Shiftry, Gourgeist, Melodic, Lilligant, Appleton. Sharpedo was a reverse rare. We're setting him in the wrong pile. Tropius, Gigalith, Gourgeist, Smeargle, and again another reverse rare Jumplift. We like to save some of the reverse rares just so we can kind of research them a little bit, see if there's any value to them really at all. And then our other hits that we wanted to save, we got our hollow rare Zygarde, we had our reverse rare Lilligant, hollow rare Dialga, we had that reverse rare Galarian Articuno, we had that Novern V, we had a hollow Galarian Articuno, we had a hollow Galarian Moltres, and we had our Dracozolt V. So those were our hits today. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and do some research, see what's what. If anything was worth anything, we're going to go ahead and sleeve these last 2 that we forgot to do earlier. Anything's good, like I said, we'll put them in a top loader, the rigid one, and see what's what. At some point, as the grading companies offer more of their services, we will start sending in a bunch of cards to get graded. We have a lot of great cards that we'd love to get graded, but I don't want to necessarily spend $100 or more per card with the services that they're offering right now for the premium or even more. So again, thanks for joining, folks. It's been DC Flame Pull, and we'll be back jamming out and pulling some more cards next time.